everyone, welcome to RT. RT means Resilient Together, our new podcast, which is mainly about stories and sport for single parents, the space where we empower, educate, and uplift single parents and individuals navigating life's challenges.
We are here to bring you expert advice, real stories, and practical tips on everything from financial planning to the mental health and the personal growth.
Each episode, we sit down with professionals, single parents, and community leaders to have real, honest conversation that matter.
Before we dive into episodes, let's introduce ourselves.
I'm Ratika Garg, passionate about community work and social impact. I believe in supporting individuals by providing them with the right resources and knowledge.
I'm Jatin Kumar, and I love engaging in meaningful conversation that can truly create a difference in people's lives.
And I am Kiran Pretkar, someone who is deeply involved in community work, and I understand the struggles and trends of single parents. And I am excited to bring you these powerful discussions. Whether you are a single parent looking for guidance, someone passionate about self improvement, or just here for some motivation, this episode or podcast is mainly for you.
Get ready for the deep insight, practical strategies, and inspiring stories.
So join us on this journey, subscribe now, and be a part of our conversation. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to a very first episode of Empowering Single Mothers, Parents, and Women. I'm Ratika, your host for today, and I'm so excited to start this journey with all of you. And I am joined by my wonderful two co-hosts, Kiran Preet and Jatin. Welcome, guys.
Hi everyone, it's Kiran Preet here, and I'm so glad to be the part of this project. We are here to have meaningful conversations about the real life challenges that single parents, particularly single mothers, face. I can't wait to get started.
Hi guys, I'm Jatin and I'm really looking forward to today's discussion. I'm wondering about making sure that emotional well-being is central part of this conversation. Today's just the beginning and I can't wait to dive in this.
We are so happy to have all you listening. And before we get in, I want to take a moment to create a welcome space for everyone, whether you are a single parent, someone supporting a single parent, or just someone looking to learn and connect. This space is for you. We are here to support, listen, and learn together.
Exactly, Ritika. Creating an open and safe environment for sharing is key to this podcast. We know that single motherhood comes with many challenges, but it also comes with strength, resilience, and power of community.
Absolutely. And we want to remind everyone that this podcast is not about just talking. We want to engage you with us. And so, as we go through each episode, feel free to reach out to us on social media, share your thoughts, or ask questions. Okay, let's build this community together.
Now, for today's episode, we are starting with something really important, an introduction to challenges single mother face. From emotional struggle to the financial pressure, we are going to talk about it. And we have a special guest today, Kirti, a single mother who has generously agreed to share her story. Welcome, Kirti.
Thank you so much for having me, Ritika. I am really honored to be here today and share a little bit of my journey.
Kirti, we are so glad you are here. Let's start your story with us. And could you tell us a bit about your experience as a single mother? What you have been some of the biggest challenges you have faced?
Sure. It's been a quite a journey, honestly. I've been become a single mother a few years ago, and my when my partner and I split, the hardest part at first um, was the financial aspect. Going from two incomes to one was a huge change. There were bills to pay, groceries to buy, and childcare costs that didn't stop. On top of that, the emotional strain of juggling everything alone while trying to stay positive for my kids. It felt like never ending balancing act.
Well, that sounds incredibly challenging, Kirti. I think many of our listeners can relate to the financial pressure of single parenthood. From a financial perspective, what did you find helped you the most in getting through that initial phase?
Honestly, the first thing I did was seek out financial literacy resources. I was lucky enough to find a program that helped me understand how to budget better and plan for the future. I also started keeping track of my spending more closely, which helped me feel a little more in control. It wasn't easy, but it was definitely empowering to have that knowledge.
That's amazing, Kirti. I really goes to show, it really goes to show how important the financial literacy is. So often, single parents feel isolated in this struggle, but there are some tools and resources out there that can make a huge difference.
Right. So, and there's a mental health piece, I can say, like, piece to all of this too. Isn't there, Kriti? Like, taking care of your emotional well being can sometimes take a back seat when you're focused on financial survival. So, how did you manage your mental health through all of this?
At first, it was really hard. I didn't make my emotional health a priority, and I paid the price for it. I end up feeling hurt, burnt out, and overwhelmed. It wasn't until I started therapy and joined a support group for single mothers that I realized how much I needed to take care of myself. It's not selfish to prioritize your mental health, it's essential. And I can honestly say that seeking help and being open to support has made a huge difference.
That's such a powerful point, Kirti. I think a lot of people forget that mental health is just as important as a physical health, especially when you are facing the kind of challenges that come with single parents.
Absolutely. And I love that you mentioned the support group. Connecting with others who are going through similar experiences can be a lifeline. It reminds us that we are not alone.
Exactly. It is so important to surround yourself with a community that understands what you're going through. And it is not just about venting, it's about sharing resources, advice, and strategies to cope with the challenges.
Exactly, Jatin. So, Kirti, what advice would you give to the single mothers who are feeling overwhelmed or unsure about where to turn for help?
I would say don't be afraid to ask for help, whether it's for emotional support, financial advice, or just someone to talk to. There is no shame in seeking assistance. You don't have to do it all alone. And remember to take care of yourself. When you are at your best, you can be there for your kids in the best way possible.
Such important advice, Kirti. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Your openness will really resonate with so many of our listeners.
Thank you, Kirti, and thank you to all of our listeners for joining us today. Remember, whether you are a single mother or someone who knows a single parent, support is available. Don't hesitate to reach out.
Exactly. And stay tuned for future episodes where dive deeper into financial strategies, mental health resources, and ways to build strong support networks. We're here to help and to empower people.
Thank you again for turning into the empowering single mother, parents, and women. We are so glad you could be a part of this community. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember you are not never alone on this journey.